we made a list of the top 10 Candace Cameron Bure Hallmark mystery movies for you. So here's our list of the top 10 Candace Cameron Bure Hallmark mystery movies. Number 10. The Julius House, an Aurora Teagarden mystery. Aurora buys a house where the previous tenants, the Julius family, disappeared 4 years ago, something that excites Aurora and her friends in a Real Murders Club. They start investigating. Terry Ingram is the director of this movie. He's a director and assistant director, known for Harold and Kumar in Odysseus and the Isle of Mists.
You know, something about this house looks familiar.
That's because you've been staring at a photo of it for the last 20 minutes.
No, that's not it.
Number 9. Reap What You Sow, an Aurora Teagarden mystery. Internet sensation and old family friend of Aurora Teagarden, Poppy Wilson, has returned to Lawrencetown to start her new embroidery business. But not everyone is happy with Poppy's success, and she turns up dead. To find the killer, Ro must follow the unsettling truths that lead her into the path of the killer.
Somebody broke into the house. Well, nothing's been taken as far as I can tell. I don't know why someone would break in just to knock over a trash can. After what happened to Poppy?
Oh, I can't imagine one has anything to do with the other.
I can't imagine that they're not connected.
Number 8. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Reunited and It Feels So Deadly. Aurora's high school reunion turns deadly when a body is found in the hotel pool. Aurora and her Real Murders Club help investigate which classmate was most likely to kill. Reunited and It Feels So Deadly could also describe how I feel about watching this latest Aurora Teagarden mystery. After a prolonged COVID dry spell without new movies, I'm just happy to be solving fake crimes again on a Sunday night. The series returns in fine form, which is to say it's an undemanding guessing game with a handful of colorful personalities and Candace Cameron Bure. The show has remained consistent over 14 movies, and while I like other mysteries better, I'm too invested in this Aurora Teagarden universe to stop watching.
Sally thinks Coach Caldwell is on their list because she saw him come in for questioning when she was there for the briefing. Same apparently for Parker Stevens.
Number 7. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Honeymoon, Honeymurder. While on a pre-honeymoon getaway, Aurora and Nick discover a body. As they get closer to finding out what really happened, danger knocks on their doorstep. I might as well say it, this Aurora Teagarden nonsense is good. The latest Honeymoon, Honeymurder more than lives up to the cheesy standards set by the previous 16 films, and marks another enjoyable over-the-top romp. When newlyweds Aurora and Nick Miller, a librarian and sociologist respectively, face a flight delay for their trip to Paris, they offer a pre-honeymoon holiday at a secluded cabin in Ridge Bay, near Lawrencetown. Their getaway takes a less than romantic turn when they find a body floating in the lake, and their alone time is cut short by a sprawling investigation.
Well, that explains the blood spatter we saw on the rental boat. So he was shot in the boat. Let's go see what else they found.
Number 6. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, a game of cat and mouse. When someone begins taunting Aurora Teagarden with cryptic clues left at crime scenes, the librarian turned crime buff attempts to figure out who is behind the creepy game. But when the people closest to Aurora become targets, the game takes on a much more dangerous edge as it points to a planned murder. And once it's discovered that Aurora's blossoming relationship with Professor Nick Miller might be the source of jealousy that is driving the crime spree, Aurora must be especially careful not to become the next victim.
The culprit begs to be caught.
Well, could it be a cry for help?
I'm more worried that he could be saying if he's not caught, he'll keep escalating these crimes until
he kills someone.
Now that we're halfway through, make sure to hit that subscribe button as we bring out new videos each week. Number 5. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, How to Con a Con. When Ada Teagarden's real estate client is found murdered, her sleuthing daughter Aurora sets out with her fiancé Nick and the Real Murders Club to solve the murder. In How to Con a Con, Ro and Nick are deep into wedding planning, and 2 months out from their big day when Ada inadvertently drops a new mystery into the lap of the Real Murders Club. The club's been immersed in the true crime story of con artist Santi Kimes, and when Ada's newest client seems to have been swindled and then turns up dead, Ro and Nick happily put a pin in their wedding to-do list to investigate. What starts out as a mysterious series of identity theft originated loans graduates to one murder, and then a couple more, and even Ada finds herself in harm's way. The whole club gets in on the action, intrigued by the similarities to their case of the month and emboldened to avenge the attack on Rose's beloved mama.
I'm very happy for her. She's getting you for a son-in-law.
Well, I'm happy for me that I now have 2 Teagarden women in my life. I'll text you when I'm with her.
Number 4. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, An Inheritance to Die For. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. That's exactly the storyline of the 11th movie of the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries channel series, Aurora Teagarden Mysteries. Aurora has to sort out a messy family dynamic and final will and testament. Sally Allison, played by Doig, her aunt is poisoned during a family wedding reception, and Aurora Teagarden, played by Bure, vows to get to the bottom of the crime, especially when her mother, a friend of the dead woman, stands to inherit the bulk of a massive estate, with help from her new beau Nick, played by Matter, and her Real Murders Club regulars. Ro won't stop until she brings the killer to justice, or dies trying.
You are a business major. You're clever. Your husband is supposed to be family now, so why is he helping Ida Teagarden steal my house, my company?
My mother did no such thing.
Number 3. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Heist and Seek. When a priceless crown is stolen during a benefit gala held by the Lawrencetown Library, Aurora and the Real Murders Club must investigate who would kill to get their hands on it.
No, he's not really on the list. I just thought
Okay.
I think we're having our first fight.
Number 2. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, A Very Foul Play. Ro heads out of town to speak at the True Crime and Mystery Conference, run by Linda Bennett, played by Kristen Roback. Of course, she's on a panel with Lawrencetown's Captain Lynn Smith, played by Miranda Friggin. To add a little conflict to the story, Ro brings a gaggle of Real Murders Club friends, including Professor Nick Miller, played by Niall Matter, Sally Allison, played by Alexa Doig, Philip Pfeiffer, played by Dylan Sloan, and Ada Teagarden, played by Marilu Henner. Okay, we know Ada hates true crime, but she was tricked into a free weekend vacation by Ro.
He's arranged for a local criminal attorney that he knows to meet us at the police station.
See ya.
Okay, so they've officially announced they've canceled the True Crime Mystery Conference.
Number 1. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Till Death Do Us Part. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It seems ridiculous for so many murders to be happening in a small town, with Aurora finally finding her happily ever after. If not, at least move her to a different, larger city or something. There's a lot of interesting information about the cast and crew, movie plot, as well as photos and videos, previewing Aurora Teagarden Mysteries Till Death Do Us Part. We sure are excited.
Wait, victim? He was murdered?
Ro, we haven't released that information to the public yet.
You kind of just did.
Okay, we were waiting for confirmation from the coroner,
It
but...
was murder.
What movie did you like best? What movie was missing on our list for you? Tell us in the comments. For our biggest fans, consider becoming a member for bonus perks and access. Don't forget to check out our merch store for the perfect binge-watching apparel. Be sure to like this video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We put out new videos like this one every week. We'll see you for our next video. Thanks for watching.